Alright, much Abrew about nothing, playing some Thing Ascension. And we don't have either of our namesake cards, but we have ways to cantrip into them. High Arc for our opponent. Let's just Scalding Tarn, crack it, Island, and Serum Visions. Now, there's an Ascension, Probe, jeez. Well, let's keep both of those, and pass the turn. Well, we can turn on our Ascension pretty quick with these Manamorphoses. And that might just win us the game. Kitchen Finks. Well, Sulphur Falls. Pyromancer's Ascension. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to get in for 4. So they really have to be able to somehow kill our... Oh, this is likely game over. Gitaxian Probe, 4 life. Collected Company, Eerie Interlude, Eldrazi Displacer, Birds of Paradise. Alright. So now we... Gitaxian Probe, paying life. Get a counter on our Pyromancer's Ascension. Remand. Now we Manamorphose. Add blue-red. Manamorphose. Trigger Ascension. Opponent's gonna Collected Company. Flickerwisp. Oh god, they hit Flickerwisp! Oh! Well, we get a Thing in the Ice. And a Sacred Foundry. Get back our Pyromancer's Ascension. Now we basically gotta try again next turn. Assuming we live. They got back their Collected Company with Eternal Witness. I think we still got a shot at it. That Flickerwisp kept us from winning right away. But we should be able to flip our Thing in the Ice and maybe turn on Pyromancer's Ascension. Opponent goes to combat. Swings with everything. We block Kitchen Finks. Brushland for our opponent. Opponent passes. We get a Helix. Let's just play the land and pass. Opponent goes on the attack. We block Kitchen Finks. Drop to 1. Alright, let's Thought Scour ourselves. Get a counter off Thing in the Ice. And then Thought Scour ourselves. Trigger Ascension. Get another counter off Thing in the Ice. And then untap. Well, let's Manamorphose. Get a counter off Thing in the Ice. Get our second counter on Ascension. Opponent goes for Collected Company. We remand the Collected Company. Draw a card. Trigger Ascension. Flip our Thing in the Ice. Add blue-red. Then we Manamorphose. Copy our Manamorphose. Add white-red. Draw a Thought Scour. Add white-red. Lightning Helix our opponent. Double it up. So we hit our opponent for 6. Down to 14. Lightning Helix our opponent. Hit our opponent down to 8. So they're going to survive at 1 life. Get in with our Woken Horror. So our opponent survives at 1, but they're likely still dead. They have a township. We bounced all their stuff. They can Collected Company, but we're back up to 13. So it just seems unlikely that we will actually die. Opponent. Do they actually have a way of getting out of this? 5 mana. Collected Company. They get a Flickerwisp and a Quasali Pride Mage. Well, alright, that's kind of the nut draw. They kill our Pyromancer's Ascension and blink our Thing in the Ice, which comes back down face up. I'm not sure it's going to matter, though. If we hit any burn spell, we win. And we're going to be able to turn on our Visions from Beyond. So let's Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand, get an Island, Thought Scour ourselves, get a counter off Thing in the Ice, Visions of Beyond, And there it is. Draws into another Helix to seal the deal. So our opponent put up a good fight and hit some good cards to stay alive, but this deck is really good so far. What do we want against this deck? Anger of the Gods, maybe? They played a ton of duels. Blood Moon could be good. Engineered Explosives gets rid of stuff other things don't. Let's just go down Remands, go up Anger and Explosives. Try it like that. Alright. Seems good. Got a thing in the ice, got some Metamorphoses, a Lightning Bolt. Yeah, we'll keep it. Forest for our opponent, and Noble Hierarch. Well, Scalding Tarn, crack Scalding Tarn. Get a Steam Vents, untapped, and we're just going to bolt the Hierarch. Pass the turn. Birds of Paradise, Brushland. So we have the turn 3 flip if we want it, assuming our thing in the ice doesn't just die. So there's thing in the ice, pass the turn. Windswept Heath for our opponent, cracks it. Well, let's see what our opponent does here. Collected Company, Flickerwisp, and Birds. Yeah, we're probably just gonna flip thing in the ice here. Might as well. They're going to flicker the birds. Okay. That doesn't really matter. So, let's Metamorphose. Get a counter off thing in the ice. Blue-red. Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Get an Island. And then Metamorphose. Counter off thing in the ice. Add blue. And then let's just get Gitaxian Probe for life. Another counter off thing in the ice. Mono Flickerwisps and a path. Thought Scour ourselves. Flip thing in the ice. Bounce our opponent's stuff. And then Serum Visions. Bottom, and I think we're going to keep the Anger. That's going to be good if they just replay all their birds. Get in with Awoken Horror. And pass the turn. This deck feels incredibly insane. So powerful. Alright, they're going to path. We don't really need the Anger. I'd rather have a land, I think. Get a Island is fine. Birds. And birds. So Brona has a million Flickerwisps in hand. We Pyromancer's Ascension. Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand, get a Sacred Foundry untapped. Faithless Looting, discard Flooded Strand and Island. And then, yeah, let's just pass the turn for now. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. Do they have enough creatures to exile? Only one. Alright, let's just kill the Ooze. Get a counter on our Ascension. They're going to exile a bunch of our stuff. Gains a life. Exiling. What? What did they exile? Oh, we had a thing in the ice in the graveyard? Oh. That makes things worse. For some reason, I thought we had 0 creatures in our graveyard. Now we could just lose. We're going to need a good draw here. Thought Scour is not bad. Thought Scour triggers Ascension. Come on, good draw. Thing in the ice. So let's play Thing in the ice. Visions from Beyond doubles up. But we're going to still need good draws. Thing in the ice and Anger. Well, Sacred Foundry, untapped. Thing in the ice, number 2. Pass the turn. Oh, that Ooze is going to do it. I guess I should have looked closer at my graveyard. I thought there was only 1 creature in the graveyard. Opponent gets in with Ooze. Down to 5. we're still going to need to somehow chain things together. Ascension helps, although our opponent can just Flickerwisp it. Eternal Witness gets back a Windswept Heath, plays Windswept Heath, cracks Windswept Heath, and Flickerwisps are Pyromancer's Ascension, I'm sure. Oh, they're gonna Flickerwisp the... this could potentially beat them. It's not great for us, because we're going to lose our double thing in the ice. I guess I shouldn't have played one. I just really thought they would 100% go after the Pyromancer's Ascension. Well, we anger the gods, and we're going to lose both things in the ice. Oh, and our opponent scooped? Oh, okay. I don't think we were just guaranteed to win there, but I don't even know if we were likely to win there, but we will take it. Deck is powerful enough to overcome a Scavenging Ooze and a Scavenging Ooze punt.